it's Monday night and it's the start of a new vlog. I'm so sorry. I know that the vlogs are kind of bad recently. I don't have a very good excuse other than work is really exhausting and I'm also not doing anything very exciting. So I always forget to vlog because it's like, what am I doing? But anyway, we're starting a new vlog. That's not a great way to introduce you to the vlog. But I'm gonna make a conscious effort to make the vlogs more exciting this week or going forward. Anyway, I had to work this morning, which is why I didn't start the vlog this morning. I'm just getting home now. It is like 7 p.m. But I wanted to give you the TBR for the week. Then I'm gonna hop in the shower and then we're gonna read because I'm so close to finishing my book. So, the first book we are going to finish, Swift and Saddled by Layla Sage. I have like maybe 50 pages left of this. I did some reading today. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I love it so much. It's certainly not letting me down. I had really high expectations for this because I love Done and Dusted so much. But this one, it is not letting me down. It's living up to all the expectations that I had, and unless something absolutely horrible happens in the last 50 pages, I think we have another 5-star read. And then, when I finish that, we are gonna move back to our Kindle, and we are going to read a book called Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope. I can't remember what this one is about, but I had to buy it. It was like on a list of cowboy romances that I was looking up because I, again, am still in the cowboy romance mood. So, but it wasn't on Kindle Unlimited, so I think I paid like $5 for it. So, I'm gonna read it while we're still in August, which is my month of cowboy romances. And then if I finish that one, which hopefully I will because the goal is to do quite a bit of reading this week, the goal is to read Seeing Red by Bailey Hannah. This is the second book in the Wells Ranch series. I absolutely loved the first one, Alive and Wells. I gave it a 5-star. So again, I have really high hopes for this one. It stars my favorite side character, Red, from the first one. So it's looking promising. So maybe we'll have 2 5-star reads this week. But that is the start of the vlog. Going to get myself situated and then we're gonna read. We're gonna finish Swift and Saddled and I'll be back to talk to you more about it. So I'll check in later. Or I'll check in a little bit. Hi, it's later, Monday night. I've taken a shower and now it's time to finish Swift and Saddled. I just wanted to update you. I feel much better after a shower. I also put in some new product, which is supposed to help like if you're air drying. So I'm hoping that I'll like how my hair turns out because I've been having a lot of issues with my hair. I think it's all in my head, but like it's causing a lot of frustration and a lot of like, it sounds so stupid to me to like, it seems so silly to me that I'm like, it's affecting my mental health, but it is. Like every day I just want to shave it off. So fingers crossed this new product will hurt and not hinder. So these books are truly something else. I don't know what they have in them, but I am obsessed. Truly obsessed. 5 stars. I love it. I've teared up at both of them so far. I need the third one immediately. It's Gus and Teddy and I love them so much. I need to watch them fall in love. But truly, if you haven't read these, please pick them up and read them because they are truly stunning. I will talk more about it probably tomorrow when I have a little bit more brain power, but just know I love it. And it was 5 stars. Hey, so I am home from work. We had an early day this morning because I thought that today was the first day of school. It wasn't, it was tomorrow. So like we got up, I went over to like see the boy child at his dad's house before school, because I've never missed a first day of school. And I wasn't going to start, but apparently we got the day wrong, so it starts tomorrow. So it'll be another early morning tomorrow. But it's 5:30 p.m. and I'm home from work. I did start, what is it called? Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope, which is about our main girl, Cece, who is running away from a bad relationship. She's leaving her fiance in Portland and coming home to Kentucky to the equestrian ranch that they have. I read, oh, and then she meets Nash. He's a hockey player who's retired. And the weird thing is, I can't get over it, is that they named this fictional hockey team the Stars, but it's a hockey team in Nashville, and the Stars are a real hockey team in Dallas, so I don't like that. I think they could have come up with a better name for a fake hockey team, but that's neither here nor there really. But I'm on page 22, or 6% of the way through. Like, I think I've read about 2 chapters and I'm not 100% loving it, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it to 50 pages and then decide if I'm gonna continue reading it or if I'm going to just move on to Seeing Red by Bailey Hannah. That's the plan. I am about to go change into my comfy clothes, my pajamas, because I fully intend to not do anything else today. And yeah, so that's my update. I've started a new book. I've read about 20 pages. Not loving it, but I'm gonna give it until 50 before I decide what I'm gonna do. And if I don't love it, I'll let you know and we'll move on to Seeing Red. But anyway, I will check in later. I stand corrected. He's not a hockey player for a team in Tennessee. He is, or he was, on the Dallas Stars, but he's retired now. So, I stand corrected. We can move on now. Anyway. Hey, it's Thursday. I didn't update at all yesterday, but you wouldn't have wanted to hear from me yesterday anyway, because yesterday was not a good day. So, Tuesday night, I got a call from my ex because his car was dying. It wasn't working right, and he has the boy child for the week, so he needs to have a car that works, obviously. So I was like, okay, well, you can borrow my car. Fine, I have a way to get around. Charlotte can get me around, plus I'm off of work today, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So, like, I don't have anywhere that I can't get to, really, because Charlotte's off with me this weekend because we're going to Maine. So I was like, you can just use my car. Fine, no problem. Then yesterday, he brings the boy child to school. It's the first day of school. Excellent. We love that. And he's like, we have another problem. Your car is losing air in the tire. And I was like, okay, how did that happen? Turned out there was like this huge piece of metal that was in the tire. And it was just like completely, there was like a hole in it. And I was like, cool, excellent, we love that. And then, so we brought it to, or he brought it to a mechanic, and they were able to patch the tire, thank goodness, but they were also like, you need all of this other work, which sent me on a massive spiral. So it was just not a good day up in here, so genuinely didn't have very many good things to say or talk about yesterday. So I just didn't, you know, because if I learned anything from Disney movies and watching Bambi over and over and over again, it was, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I haven't really learned that lesson completely, but I did I did a little bit, so I just didn't talk to you at all yesterday. I have hit page 50 in Hold the Reins, or whatever it's called. Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope, and I'm not sure I like it. I said I would give it to 50 pages, and if I wasn't feeling it, I was gonna move on to the next one. So I think I might do that, but I paid for it on the Kindle, so I feel like I should read it. I feel like I should read it. I just don't understand. I just don't like it. I think I would like it more if the characters were older. So essentially we have our main girl, Cece. She met this guy in her freshman year of college, and she's been together with him for 7 years. Right? And they're engaged, and she finds out he's cheating on her, so she leaves and she goes back home to her family home to figure it out. Now they're talking he's this millionaire, essentially. He's making 6 figures, and she doesn't have to work because of this. So she graduated, and then she's never worked, and they've been together for 2 years, and she has to figure it out. But the math of her age and the timeline doesn't seem to make sense to me, and maybe I'm just dumb, but it doesn't make sense to me. So if they've been together for 7 years and she's only 25, then that puts her, I guess, at 18. I guess that makes sense. But it just seems weird that this 25-year-old would have graduated and not gotten a job, and just and that another 25-year-old is making 6 figures, enough to pay for everything. And maybe he's older and we just haven't gotten that yet, but it just seems so odd to me. It doesn't make sense in my brain. I can't wrap my mind around it, so I don't think I really like it. I don't think I'm vibing. So I might move on to Seeing Red by Bailey Hannah, because I've been really looking forward to that one, and I think I'm really gonna like it because I really loved Alive and Wells by this author. It just makes me sad that I paid for this and I'm not really liking it, but I only paid $5. It's not that big of a deal, but I just feel I don't like DNFing books. It's not fun for me, and it doesn't make me feel good to DNF a book. I try and push through. Granted, I know that I shouldn't, because there's so many books that I haven't read that I want to read, and if I force myself to read books that I don't like just because I don't like DNFing, I'm not going to get to all the books that I would like and that I would genuinely enjoy. But I just feel so guilty DNFing a book. So I'm going to say it's a soft DNF for now, and I'm going to start with Seeing Red. I do have some things that I need to do before our weekend in Maine. So we're going to a wedding, and we're spending the weekend in Maine. We're leaving tomorrow. The wedding is Saturday, and then we're staying until Sunday. And I wanted to go get my nails done, but I also need to clean up the apartment, because we have somebody coming to watch the cats. And I can't let somebody come into the house that's not me or the people that I love. I can't let them come into the house unless it's spotless. So I have to do a really intense clean of the apartment from today into tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it to get my nails done, but I really wanted to do that. So the plan is to eat some lunch, because it is about 11:30 in the morning. I'm going to eat some lunch, and then after I eat lunch, we're going to start doing all the things that we need to do, and maybe nails. I'll get that done tomorrow morning, before we leave. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's my update. And yeah, I think I'm just going to start with Seeing Red. So hey, It's a few hours later, and by a few hours later I mean a lot of hours later, but I was very busy. I did get everything done on my to-do list, and I didn't read a ton, but I did move to Seeing Red by Bailey Hannah, and already 40 pages in, this was the right call. I'm loving it so much. So essentially we have Cassidy, or Cass, and she's got this reputation as like the good girl, but like nobody has seen her dating anybody else really, and her dad owns the only bar like in the little small town, so she likes to keep everything very private and very separate, and she doesn't date other guys that grew up with her. But then her boyfriend cheats on her, and when he shows up to the rodeo with the girl that he was cheating on her with, she gets revenge in the form of sleeping with Red, a cowboy who works at Wells Canyon, or Wells Ranch, on the hood of his car. And it is hot. And then she accidentally gets pregnant. And she claims she doesn't like him, and I think he does like her, but she claims she doesn't like him, and so they decide not to be together, and they are co-parents, but you know, as things go. Right now, she's just found out she's pregnant, 40 pages in, and I'm loving it. I love an accidental pregnancy trope, so if you don't like that, this wouldn't be the book for you, but that's my jam, so I'm very happy. Also, I did get some very exciting packages in the mail, and I just wanted to show them to you because they're so cute. So, one moment. So first up is my new bookmark, Where the Hat Ride the Cowboy, and I'm literally so obsessed. It's like this linen bookmark, and it's pink and white, and it's got the cowboy hat and cowboy boots, and I'm just so excited. So, perfect bookmark for my cowboy romance. And then I got a shirt that says "In my cowboy romance era," and I'm literally so obsessed with this print, and I love that it's like this pink with the hot pink graphic. Truly could not be more thrilled. And I got this from an Etsy shop, Chapter Catchers, so I will link it down below, but that's where I got that. And then next I got these two jumpers, or sweatshirts. This one says "Book Club established 2024, cheers to chapters," and when I tell you, this is so soft, and it's so soft on the inside. I was feeling a little self-conscious when I tried them on, but Charlotte said it was like the perfect size, oversized, so I'm thrilled for these, and I need it to get chilly ASAP so I can wear them. So I got this one, and then obviously we have another Cowboy Romance Book Club sweatshirt, and I really like especially these like thick collars up here. I just like the look of it. So anyway, those were the things that I got, but like, oh my god, it's so perfect. I'm thrilled. Hey, happy Friday. It's 11 a.m. I tried to go get a manicure for the wedding, but the place that said they do walk-ins apparently doesn't do walk-ins, so I couldn't get it. And because I don't have a car, I had to Uber, so I spent a whole bunch of money on Uber for nothing. And it's fine, it is what it is, but I'm a little bit disappointed because I just don't have time to go anywhere else. And every time I try and paint my nails, it doesn't look good, so I'm just a little bit disappointed. But that being said, I am home now, and I am going to sit and read some of Seeing Red before I pack all of our things. I do also have an exciting update because my friend on Instagram, Millie, she saw that I needed Lost and Lassoed like immediately by Layla Sage, and she is the author of Done and Dusted and Swift and Saddled, and Lost and Lassoed is the next book in the series that comes out in November, but I don't want to wait until November. And she sent me, I don't know if you could see it, but she sent me a uncorrected proof copy on my Kindle for Lost and Lassoed, so I'm so excited. So without further ado, I figured I'd quickly talk about just what I'm bringing with me to read this weekend. Am I going to read all of these things? No, I'm not. I know that, but I'm bringing Swift and Saddled. I'm bringing Seeing Red by Bailey Hannah, though I may just read the one that I have on my Kindle. And then the plan is to read Lost and Lassoed, but I also have to read The Wedding People by Alison Espach. I think that's how you pronounce her name, because it's the Barnes & Noble Book Club pick for this month, and the monthly book club meeting is on Tuesday, so I have to read it by Tuesday, and my mom has already read it, so we were planning to go to that together, so I have to read it. So those are the things that I'm going to read this weekend. Figured I'd just let you know. But for now, I'm going to get myself a Diet Coke and a snack, probably lunch, and I'm just going to read, and then I'll pack in a little bit, but that's the update. Hey, so we've arrived in Maine, and I wanted to show you the cute room that we're staying in. We're staying in this really cute bed and breakfast in this old building, and we got the yellow room, and it's so cute. It's just one room and a bathroom, so hold on, let me show you. So you walk in, and it's just this really cute single room with a king-size bed. And it's just so cute. I'm literally obsessed. Hey.
Hi.
Sorry, I haven't checked in at all, but we're on the way to the wedding, and we're giving Cosmo and Wanda, which was unplanned, but I don't think we're complaining.
No, certainly not.
No, so I meant to do a lot more vlogging. We've just been relaxing, which isn't very like entertaining.
Welcome to Cornish.
To anyone. But anyway, that's the update. We're on our way to the wedding. We'll check in maybe later. Hey, it's after the wedding. Post-wedding. Charlotte and I had a good time, but we're old people who get tired and overwhelmed by large crowds. I get overwhelmed by large crowds. I don't know if Charlotte gets overwhelmed by large crowds.
I get tired.
Charlotte gets tired, I get overwhelmed. So we left. It's what, 8:30?
Yep, 8:31.
8:31. But it was a really fun party. We had a really blast. We had a really good time, and we had a blast. It was beautiful. My friend was beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Their love was beautiful.
Neither of us cried at all. Not once, and
Not
certainly
one
not two separate occasions.
Tear was shed. That's a lie. I had to fix my makeup because there was or Charlotte had to fix my makeup for me because there was one tear streak that just came down my face. But now we're back in the bed and breakfast, and I do have to wash my makeup off, but it looked really good, which is why I don't like doing makeup, because I don't like it when it looks really good and then I have to wash it off. I don't know if that's a normal thing, but it just makes me sad. I haven't done any reading. I thought I would do reading last night, and last night we fell asleep really early too. Last night we were asleep by 10.
Maybe we can try and stay up and read a little tonight.
Yeah. So I really wanted to finish at least Seeing Red before the end of the month.
Ooh,
but
okay.
the end of the month is
About 4 hours, 3.5
today.
hours. Let's do it.
So, I think that's going to be our plan.
Thank you.